Thinking about becoming an NDIS registered provider, one of the first questions people ask me is, how much is NDIS registration actually going to cost me? And this is where many new providers make their first mistake, because there is no single registration price that applies to everyone. Hi, I'm Azra Rana. I work in NDIS compliance and operations management, helping providers strengthen their systems, manage operational risks, and stay audit ready. So, let's break down what you actually need to budget for. First, here's something many people don't realize. The NDIS Quality and Safeguards Commission does not charge an application fee to apply for provider registration. But that does not mean becoming registered is free. One of your major expenses is your NDIS Quality Audit. You need to engage an independent Approved Quality Auditor, or AQA, and the Commission does not set the auditor's fees. That means audit quotes can vary, so it makes sense to obtain quotes from different approved auditors. But before comparing prices, you need to understand what type of audit your business actually requires. Your registration groups matter. After your application, you receive an initial scope of audit, which identifies your registration groups, the applicable NDIS practice standards, and whether you require a verification or certification audit. Generally, verification applies to lower risk or lower complexity supports, while certification applies to higher risk or more complex supports. And if your application includes registration groups requiring both pathways, you may need a certification audit. So two providers can both say, I'm applying for NDIS registration, while facing very different registration costs. And the audit quote is not your entire startup budget. Depending on the supports you intend to provide, you may also need to budget for insurance, worker screening, recruitment, staff training, competency assessments, policies and procedures, operational systems, software, professional advice, and ongoing compliance management. And this is something I really want new providers to understand. Registration is not just about getting documents ready for an auditor. You need to build a business that is actually capable of delivering the supports you are applying to provide. Then there are the ongoing costs. For providers subject to certification requirements, ongoing auditing can include a midterm audit during the registration cycle. Certain circumstances can also result in other audit requirements. So don't build your budget around one initial audit quote and assume your compliance costs are finished. And there is one more cost that people often forget: working capital. Receiving NDIS registration does not automatically give you participants. It does not guarantee referrals, and it certainly does not guarantee revenue from day one. You may still need to fund wages, insurance, systems, marketing, administration, and other operating expenses while building your participant base. So instead of asking, how much does NDIS registration cost? Ask yourself a much better question. How much will it cost me to register, become operationally ready, deliver my approved services properly, and remain compliant? Because getting registered is one milestone. Building an NDIS business that is compliant, operationally strong, and financially sustainable is the real investment.